Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. And in this video, I'm talking Trials of Osiris loot. The very first Trials of Osiris tournament went live today, and from this moment on, it'll run every single week, from Friday until Monday. If you don't know what Trials of Osiris is, then I'll leave a link to my video in the description box down below that'll explain everything you need to know. But in this video, I want to talk about what happens when you complete your passage and ultimately land those all-important 9 wins. This right here is your Trials passage. It tracks your wins and your losses. Once you either stack up 9 wins or 3 losses, that's your lot. And after that, you can go and claim your rewards. Now in my first run through the Trials of Osiris, I managed to stack up all 9 wins. But unfortunately, I also got 1 loss, which means I missed out on the ultimate prize, which I'll speak about in a second. Firstly, once you've finished, you return to the reef and speak to Brother Vance to claim your rewards. He sells you rewards for the different number of wins you stacked up, with 8 being the final one. 5 and 7 wins will allow you to buy this week's piece of armour and weapon, while the other wins are packages that can award you with anything from passage coins and motes of light to more Trials gear and even exotics. Once you've claimed all your rewards, you can claim another Trials passage and start all over again. Do note, however, that the award packages won't return till the following week, so if you do repeat the tournament on the same character, it should only really be if you're going after the ultimate goal. And the ultimate goal is the Lighthouse. Remember that rumoured social space I spoke about before? Yeah, it's real, and it's not easy to get to. See, the Lighthouse is said to only be open to true champions of the Trials of Osiris, and in order to gain entrance, you need a flawless victory. 9 wins, 0 losses. Obviously, you can use the consumables Brother Vance sells to negate a loss and boost your wins, but the point is, once you complete it, your Trials passage needs 9 yellow dots and 0 red dots. Now, as mentioned, unfortunately I was just short of getting here with 9 wins and 1 loss, so while I will be trying again this weekend, for now, my friend and fellow Destiny YouTuber WiLLiSGaming kindly let me use some of his footage to show you guys just what it's like. So shout out to him for that one. Make sure you check out his channel and his Twitter, follow, subscribe, all that jazz, and you'll find links to all of that in the description box down below. Now when you fly into the Lighthouse, you land down on Mercury and begin walking through this tunnel which leads you to this big open area. There's a lot of pathways here that are currently sealed, so whether or not these open up in coming weeks will obviously remain to be seen, but if you follow the path all the way to the end, you will end up at this bridge, which leads to the main reason you're here, the Trials of Osiris loot chest. Upon opening it, you can receive the Adept Trials of Osiris weapons, which are elemental variations of the primary weapons, but it can also include exotic class items, emblems, gear, etc. Needless to say, it's pretty damn cool, and it's something you definitely want to get to. Now, once you leave the Lighthouse, you can return as you please for the duration of that weekend, or that tournament. It's simply another location that appears above the tower in the Director, but I would imagine that the following week you'd need to once again earn your way back in. Either way, with all that said and done, let me just quickly show you guys the loot that I got from my very first run. First up, this is my character, as you can see here, looking pretty damn awesome. Now this is not actually a Trials of Osiris shader, I'm actually wearing the Blacksmith shader, the one that you got right back at launch for pre-ordering Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, but I found it does go really well with the new Trials of Osiris gear. Anyway, the first thing, I'm going to start with this one, the Vest of the Exile. This is what you can get for winning 5 times, and you can then buy it from Brother Vance, so this was not a drop, this was simply something I purchased. But the perks are hand cannon ammo, increase the amount of hand cannon ammo you can carry, and also shotgun ammo, the same thing. Now this is considered a piece of endgame gear, so when you buy it you do not need to ascend it. Then after that, during the Trials of Osiris tournament, I got this as a drop at the end of one of the matches, the Watcher's Boots. Now these are on the same level as vendor gear, so these did need ascending in order to bring them up to the 42 light cap. But perk on this one is pulse rifle ammo, so increase the amount of pulse rifle ammunition you can carry. Now I don't really use pulse rifles, so I probably will swap this out, but for the time being, this is what it looks like. Then moving over to my weapon slot, this is the Summoner, which is the weapon that Brother Vance is selling this week. It's an auto rifle and it has the following perks. Third eye, so the radar remains active while aiming down sights, which is obviously very useful in something like the Trials of Osiris, and also hidden hand. This weapon gains better target acquisition. Now you cannot reforge these, so this is stuck as it is. Also bear in mind it doesn't have an element, it is just kinetic because it is not the Adept version. Now that, as I said, you can purchase when you get to 7 wins. And then lastly, this over here is the other thing I got. This I actually got from one of the reward packages, and at first I didn't think I had it, but I went to my postmaster and it turns out it had been sent there because my helmet slots were full. Either way, this is also another end game piece of gear, so again it didn't need ascending, and the perks are as follows. Fastball increases grenade throw distance, Ashes to Asset replenishes super energy when you kill an enemy with a grenade, and also Infusion replenishes health each time you pick up an orb of light. So I've got to say, this is definitely one of my favourite looking helmets. It looks so flippin' awesome. I like the sort of shiny head and the bandages that are wrapped around it. so for the time being I'm rocking it without a cape. Now on top of that, I did also get some Etheric Light, which is obviously another drop that you can get in the Trials of Osiris. As you know, you can get Etheric Light from the Nightfall, Prison of Elders, Trials of Osiris, and also Iron Banner. And that, my friends, is it. That is all I've got today for the Trials of Osiris. As I said, I am going to be trying to get to the Lighthouse myself during the weekend, so as and when I do, I will show you guys a slightly more in-depth walkthrough. But again, thank you very much to WiLLiSGaming for letting me use this footage. Make sure you check out those links in the description box down below. And also, shout out to Hayden Smith and Zupa Duper, who are my teammates in the Trials of Osiris. Shout out to those guys for obviously being a really cool team and helping me get through this. Either way, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have taken part in the Trials of Osiris, and if you got to the Lighthouse, and if so, what did you get? And aside from that, thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.